Hello world! I hope you're ready for the hopefully last episode of this challenge called Intelligence from Hack the Box. Last time we were able to get the administrator to impersonate the administrator and save the ticket. So what we're gonna do now is use SMB client without all this fancy schmancy stuff. We want to connect without the password. So how do we do that? What do we have? Okay, so Kerberos. I guess we should use Kerberos. So SMB client. Oh, actually, I forgot to. Come on. Add the www in here, and then here we cached the ticket as administrator. Now we can try to connect it to this machine using Kerberos as intelligence.htb/administrator. Is that enough? Maybe let's specify the no pass flag as well over here, since we won't have the password. Okay. That didn't quite work as expected. But maybe because we didn't specify SMB. Okay, no, that's not it. Not enough slash characters in service. Oh. What? What am I doing wrong? How do you use SMB client? You know, let's just SMB client, an old one, history, grab SMB client. Why learn the command when you can just copy paste everything? Let's remove this part. And also let's remove this part, because we want to go to the root of all of it. And then for you, we use administrator. Okay, no pass. Okay, something is still not working. Target IP, okay, that's a clear problem, user error that I did. So let's fix this, and it's still not working. SMB client connect to share with cached ticket, right? Yeah, something like this. Okay, so it looks like we have to connect to a specific share. But which one? Maybe let's go to C $. I don't know. Access denied. What was the other one? Users? The one that we had at the beginning, users. Kerberos auf with Zenit. Okay, so now it's trying to log in as Zenit. Even though okay, the U is uppercase. Then let's do the U in uppercase. Access to blah 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 not possible. How can that be? Let's try it with the domain name in the username name. So like intelligence HTTP. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's use a /. Now, Kerberos auf with administrator intelligence impossible. Why? Let's open this. I mean, why can I not pass this thing? It cached ticket from, what was the other tool? Get ST, I think. Get ST. Come on. No. So, in here. However, this fails. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on. Let's try K-list. Do we have K-list? What the hell is K-list? Yeah, let's install it. Why not? Don't we have the necessary Kerberos stuff to work with, or what? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. K-list. How can I add the tickets to the K-list? K-list add credentials. Okay, something I have never used Kerberos, but I should be able to use this ticket in some form or way. Hang on. So I switched to another tool called Impacket, the SMB exec tool, which kindly enough has similar flags. And I'm not sure why it's not working. I always get the KDC error pre-auth failed. Pre-authentication information was invalid. So give me another sec. Okay, so it seems I fixed the problem. I had to add a new entry to my hosts file for the DC of intelligence. I don't know why it doesn't work with the IP address, but now that I added the name, it's as easy as this. List help. Okay, so now what share shares. Yeah, let's show the shares. And let's actually get the root flag. Who am I? Okay, we don't know who we are, but I assume we're administrator since I logged in as administrator. So let's grab this, go in here, connect as admin to machine. Now we have access on the shares. We could also do this with SMB exec and other stuff so that we actually will have like a real shell on the host, but we don't need that. We just want to use users. And now we want to cd into the administrator. And somewhere in here, probably the desktop if the other challenges are to go by. So let's check out the desktop. Dear desktop. Okay, let's cd into desktop. And here we have the root.txt. Fantastic. Root.txt. And we have a flag. We have the root flag. We have finally found the root flag. We have finally finished this challenge for good. I would say the second part was hard. Yeah, let's go with hard. So perfect. Now we finished another challenge. And we can't go by without me having a heart attack because of these things. So here we go again. Yeah, all in all, it was... Oh, we can do the rating together, right? Then it's like some kind of rating. Real life applicable. I think this is pretty real life applicable. Common vulnerabilities are around. Enumeration, I don't know, but let's submit this one for now. It was kind of a fun challenge. We started, I think, with just finding files, PDFs, right? This is the challenge I'm thinking about, where we had to find some PDFs and then find all the usernames in the PDFs and then enumerate all of the, and then read all the contents of the PDFs and one of those contained the password. Remember that script that I wrote a long time ago? Where is it? Somewhere in here. We have not the labs pipe, but we have our scripts, our PDFs. Yeah, in here we have like a bunch of scripts to parse all the users and find out the password. Oh, you can see it in here. We have like all these files to get all the files from the server, which we downloaded here. Then we parsed the users using the metadata. Then we read the PDFs using Python. And so we found out the password. Then we had the default password. Then we had to find out which users had this password, which then brought us to one user that had the password. We were then able to find this down detector, had to do something with DNS. So we got a request from Ted Graves that we then could capture with the responder tool. We then could crack that, try to connect to a host, and then we had to find a service ticket. We weren't able to find the golden ticket, but we could go on to pass that hash to find the silver ticket. And with that silver ticket, we were able to create an impersonation of the administrator user, and then we connected to the administrator machine using this weird syntax. I don't know why it only works with the name, so I had to add this in my hosts files, as you can see up here, for it to work. It didn't work with the IP address. I think it has something to do with how Kerberos, how this server in particular is checking the credentials, but I think it has to do something with that, so I just added that to try something else, because I tried everything else, like adding let's exit out of here, like adding the administrator cache to this global variable so that it shows up in klist. But then in here we had the intelligence HTTP. Maybe I should have done the get st, like this one, with the IP instead, but I'm not sure this even works with the IP, because I'm pretty sure this means service principal name. For those of you wondering why we're using www, just because I saw that there is like a web host running. Obviously we also had to create our own DNS entry for a website that doesn't exist, so chances are high that something with www exists in here. So we use that. I think maybe SQL would also work, depending if the website has SQL or not. But I guess that's all for today. Thank you for joining in this challenge. It was a pretty fun one. It also was a pretty medium hard one. So I hope I just spit everywhere. I hope you stay tuned for the next one, and let me know down in the comments if you want some videos about certain topics. And also don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and if you really want to support the channel, you can join my Patreon. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.